All right, welcome back to another exciting episode of Managing Through a Pandemic, focusing on the well-being of our community and part of that being good communication, Chief.
Yes.
Welcome back. I know we're both exhausted from the week as usual. We're a little flat today, so you'll forgive us. A couple of notes. City offices are closed tomorrow and on Monday for presidents' birthdays and the like. So, but there'll be people here, so call or write if you need anything. I expect a lot of visitors this weekend. It is a long holiday weekend, Valentine's Day on Sunday. So we will have people in the village, and we're ready to respond to that. We've got extra dumpsters at Del Mar along, maybe along Scenic, and then extra personnel both from Public Works and you can talk
police,
about and police. So we'll be here to protect the village. You know, we're really focusing on a couple of things. Obviously, trying to increase the number of doses of the vaccine that we receive in Monterey County. It's still abysmally low, and trying to get increased vaccination sites here on the peninsula. And so that's something that we're working on. There's a new phase that was implemented. We pumped it out yesterday, a vaccine phase. And we'll ask Leslie to put it back in this week's, it'll be a Thursday letter instead of a Friday letter for obvious reasons. And then we're still pressing very, very hard in a genteel fashion, though, politely, to ensure that the labor force coming from Yuma are tested through a rapid test and or vaccinated before they arrive here or as they arrive here. And we're working with Supervisor Adams. Supervisor Adams recommends that the ag companies, Big Ag, go ahead and take care of their employees. And again, we couldn't be more supportive just to ensure that we don't get some kind of a spike again 60 days from now, Chief, in May, April and May rather. So next Tuesday, the Mayor's Ad Hoc Committee on Outdoor Seating meets. It's a virtual meeting. It's open to the public now. That'll be at 4 p.m., addressing issues of the potential to make the program permanent. And there's an agenda that will go out today or tomorrow, and it'll have the link in it, and it'll have the questions that we'll be asking to discuss. And next Friday, I'll tell you about the council meeting, for the March council meeting. So I don't want to tip my hand on that as it's coming together. So that's what I got, Chief.
Perfect. Thanks, Chip. It seems like the big push the last couple of weeks has been the vaccine and getting it out. Working with limited numbers of doses being available. Mm-hmm. But we're ready here. We have our paramedics getting trained, and we're ready whenever we can get the vaccines here to maybe set up a drive-through walk-up clinic. So we're looking at all that, but we are ready. Two other things that you mentioned were the things we're putting in the Friday letter. The Alliance on Aging has information for people over 75 years of age, getting availability of vaccines and how to get it.
Yeah.
Also, we're putting information about veterans and how you can get the vaccine administered through the Veterans Center out in Marina. So good news there. One thing that we didn't put on here that I thought of while we were sitting here was we're seeing an increase in mountain lion sightings in our city, in our village. Wow, I said city.
Wow,
it's village.
It is a city. I mean, we're a city.
Village.
Small V.
It's normal for this time of year for us to see mountain lions. But just be aware of that. If you have small pets, cats, bring them in at night and just be aware of your surroundings. They're out here. We live in a forest.
Yep.
And with that comes mountain lions.
Yep. And we have, Cindy Mitchell did change the notices out at the Rio entrance to Mission Trail Nature Preserve. So we try to keep those contemporary, and we'll continue to work on that, making sure that when there is a mountain lion sighting or there's coyotes in the area that we let the public know what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and then, we are working on an additional vaccine. We have a vaccine site. We've got several on the peninsula. We did pressure the county into releasing those locations, those sites. And I know, Chief, you're working on the potential of a site in the village proper, not just at the high school, which is outside our city limits, of course, but maybe at the North Lot at Sunset or something. So thank you for working on that.
Sure.
Thank you. And then the storms, we're going to get a little bit of rain, but...
Yeah, nothing being reported that's really serious. Maybe some scattered showers, but hopefully it doesn't impact the AT&T too much. Yeah. But we are going to be busy this weekend. We know that. But we're ready. Like you said earlier, we have police, Public Works working this weekend. what we're ready
You know,
for.
it was interesting, in spite of the fact that visitors and people watching the tournament are not permitted this year, there certainly is a lot more traffic today and yesterday. I was surprised by it, especially going through the roundabout at the traffic circle at Chomp there, so.
Yeah, we expect it to pick up a little bit, but not like normal years,
Right,
definitely.
yeah, definitely, so, but be patient with our guests and wear your mask or 2 masks and take good care.
Take good care.